Amid the chorus for justice in the Thoothukudi custodial death case, the CBCID, which has been tasked with the probe till the CBI takes over, has now arrested 4 cops. They include sub-inspectors Balakrishnan and Raghu Ganesh, as well as constables Murugan. You've got Raghu Ganesh, who's been remanded now to 15 days of judicial custody. 5 cops so far have been charged with the murder of Jairaj and his son Benix. At this point, it's unclear on whether one of the constables has actually been taken into custody. The Madras High Court, the Madurai bench of the High Court, on Tuesday observed that the post-mortem report of the father-son duo has prima facie evidence to register a murder case against the Satankulam cops. The court will again hear the case today. India Today also accessed pictures of the car in which Benix and Jairaj were taken to the hospital on June 20th. Images clearly show bloodstains on the car seats.
4 பேர் இப்ப சொல்றாங்க. அது விசாரணையில இன்னும் தெளிவா வரும். முதற்கட்ட விசாரணையில 4 பேர் தெரியற மாதிரி தெரியும்.
ஆல்டர் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? அதுல வேற 6 பேர் சொல்றாங்களே.
6 பேர் 4 பேர்
4 காவலர்கள். 2 ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் ஆஃப் போலீஸ் சேர்த்திருக்கீங்களா சார்?
அதான் இது வந்து முதற்கட்ட விசாரணை. முதற்கட்ட விசாரணையில வந்து இப்ப இதுவரைக்கும் விசாரணை செஞ்சதுல கொஞ்சம் தெரிய வந்திருக்கிற விஷயங்கள்லாம் இது போக போக இன்னும் நிறைய விஷயங்கள் தெரிய வரலாம்.
இந்த எஃப்ஐஆர்ல அந்த ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் ஆஃப் போலீஸும் சேர்த்திருக்கீங்களா?
இல்ல இப்ப 4 பேர் தான் சேர்த்திருக்கோம்.
முத்துராஜ், முருகன், ரகு கணேஷ் and பாலகிருஷ்ணன். என்ன கேஸ் போடுறீங்க சார்?
302.
All right, so you've got big developments that have literally happened overnight. Remember, it was the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court that had said very clearly that there is prima facie evidence, referring to the post-mortem report, to state that there is evidence to go ahead and slap the murder charge. And it's only after that that you're finally seeing the wheels of justice moving forward in this case. Shalini Lobo is joining us live this morning with the latest updates on the story. Shalini, finally, some positive developments, some steps towards justice. Get us the latest on the interrogation and the investigation by the CBCID.
Indeed, Akshata, after the preliminary investigation from the CBCID, you see some action in this case, some arrests being taken. It was last Monday, last week, that Benix lost his life Monday in the night, and soon after that, around 10 hours after that, his father Jairaj also succumbed to injuries on Tuesday early morning. It's been over a week since then, and now you see the wheels of justice actually turning in favor of the father and son who lost their lives due to alleged torture in custody. Yesterday, the whole day, the CBCID was doing groundwork. They formed around 12 teams. They were at the Satankulam police station gathering evidence. They were at the Kovalpatti sub-jail. They were at the APJ police shop where Jairaj was picked up. They were talking to the family, they were talking to passerby, witnesses, they were talking to the hospital doctor as well. All this happened yesterday, and in the night they started recording arrests. SI Raghu Ganesh was the first person to be arrested. He was produced before the magistrate and remanded to 15 days of judicial custody. Post that, you had arrest of the other SI, Balakrishnan, as well. Constable Murugan, who was the main complainant in this case, he was arrested as well. Today in the morning, you had Inspector Sridhar, who was called in for questioning. He was interrogated by the CBCID, and his arrest has been recorded as well. All the arrests with charges of murder, that is section 302 of the Indian Penal Code, has been arrested. It's not clear on what the status exactly of Constable Muthuraj is at this point of time, but his name has also been narrowed down, and charges of 302 of the IPC have been penned down on him as well. Shortly, they're going to be arresting, Constable Muthuraj as well. He is also on the police radar. But today, there is a hearing before the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court on this twin murder case, twin alleged custodial torture case. And the CBCID has now to bring the Madras High Court up to speed with the work it's done on the ground.
Some would say that the reason we're finally seeing action is because of the pressure from the court, Shalini, and it's because perhaps there's a hearing today that overnight we've seen so many dramatic developments taking place in the case. Is there a likelihood that there could be more officials booked under this murder charge?
Well, we did speak to sources from the CBCID who said that based on the preliminary evidence, they have narrowed it down to 5 people. They're speaking to more people, and as more evidence emerges, as more records are taken note of, they will see who else will be involved and party to this murder, to this alleged custodial torture case, and they will book them as well under relevant sections. Now, we must also remember that the state government had initially transferred this case to the CBI. It was the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court that stated give it to the CBCID until the CBI can take over. Within 24 hours of the preliminary investigation, we have now seen arrests being made. 4 arrests being made in this case, 5 people who have been booked under the IPC 302. That's murder charges on 5 people in this case of Jairaj and Benix's death. People in Thoothukudi are satisfied with action being taken, but yes, we'll have to wait and see the outcome of this case when the charge sheet will be filed and who else will be booked in this particular case.
All right, Shalini, thank you for joining us with all those updates. The people in Satankulam also have started celebrating over the fact that finally action is being taken against the police officials. Remember the last few days when the judicial magistrate was probing and inquiring this particular incident, he visited the Satankulam police station and the cops had gone ahead and not just abused him but also tried to intimidate him. And it was only one woman constable, Revati, who spoke out, who witnessed the brutal torture of Jairaj and Benix on the night of June 19th and who actually exposed her own department, claiming that the duo was beaten up throughout the night. She spoke to India Today and demanded that protection be given to her.
A big twist in the Jairaj and Benix death case in Tamil Nadu. A police constable has turned whistleblower and is now a key witness against the cops who allegedly tortured the father and son, leading to their deaths. The woman constable's statement before the magistrate has changed the whole narrative that the Satankulam police had built against Jairaj and Benix. The whistleblower says the two were beaten till early hours of June 19th. Lathis and the station bench was stained with blood as a result of the hours-long torture. The magistrate in his report has stated the constable was noticeably intimidated. India Today spoke to this prime witness.
June 19th, exactly on the station. Can you tell me a little? Did anyone intimidate you? யாராவது threaten பண்ணிருக்கு உங்களுக்கு? இப்ப வந்து பிரச்சனை பண்ணா வந்து சொல்றேன் உங்களுக்கு நீங்க.
Criminal contempt proceedings have been initiated against ASP D. Kumar and DSP C. Prathapan, who had allegedly delayed the process of evidence gathering against the accused cops.
The constable who bravely deposed against what had happened there, or the tainted officers who have been posted in the district, or reposting of those officers who have been pulled up by the Madras High Court. It is very, very shocking that a police officer who was deposed in this gruesome incident about the commission of the crime is fearing for her life.
The Human Rights Panel has also stepped in, seeking a report in 6 weeks from the authorities. After days of silence, superstar Rajnikant has finally spoken out. He has demanded punishment for the people involved in the barbaric act.
The key witness in this case scared for her life. The alleged torturer scot-free. And the important question remains unanswered. How long before Jairaj and Benix's family get justice? With video journalist Divyan Rajkumar, Shalini Lobo in Chennai for India Today.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.